Hello everybody. Now we will discuss some more criteria for congruency of triangles. अभी तक जो हमने डिस्कस किया था, we discussed about the SAS rule and ASA. Means if you want to make the two triangles are the congruent by taking two sides and included angle, or two angles and the included side, you can make the triangles are the congruent. दो side और उनके बीच का angle, or two angles or included side, then you can. Now here is one more property is there. If the three sides of one triangle, means let us suppose there is a triangle ABC. The side of this triangle ABC all are equal to the sides of the triangle, suppose PQR. Means you can say AB is equal to PQ, BC is equal to QR, and this AC is equal to PR is given. Means AB is equal to PQ, BC is equal to QR, and AC is equal to PR. Then also you can declare the triangles are congruent. Means this is your third property we are getting कि if you want to make the two triangles are the congruent, अगर उस दोनों triangles की all the sides are equal, you can declare both the triangles are congruent. Similarly, in case of the suppose two right triangles are given, for instance, that this is we are taking the triangle ABC, right angle at B, another triangle we are taking PQR, this is the 90 is here. So if in two right triangles the hypotenuse and one side, hypotenuse and one side, any one of the side you can take, suppose this is equal to this one, means in these two triangles AC is equal to PR, hypotenuse are given equal, AC is equal to PR, and angle B is equal to angle Q, that is 90, and one of the side, that's AB is equal to PR, PQ, AB is equal to, this AB is equal to PQ, then you can declare both the triangles will be congruent. We can say the triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. Then both the triangles, means that is the, this is known as a RHS congruence rule, and this is your triple S congruence rule, you can say in short. So in any two right angle triangle, hypotenuse are equal, hypotenuse must be equal, remember, hypotenuse are equal, one of the side and one angle is 90, then you can declare both the triangles are the congruent. So finally what we are getting the four properties now. First is SAS, by using this one, two side and include angle, you can make the triangles are congruent. You can ASA, two angles and included side. Now you got third one triple S, and fourth one is RHS is there. So any one of the property, any one of the rule you can apply in case if you want to make the two triangles are the congruent. अगर आपको किन्हीं दो triangle को congruent करना है, तो among these four, any one of the property which is suitable, which can be applied, you can, after that you can declare triangles are the congruent. Have a look. So now the question is from exercise 7.3, question number 1. Question is ABC and DBC are two isosceles triangle on the same base BC, same side. So these are the isosceles, means then you can say AB is equal to AC, and you can say this BD is equal to DC. And he is saying the vertex A is A and D, the vertices AD are joined and extend this one, which intersect the BC at the point P. Intersect BC at point P. We are supposed to show that. First is we are supposed to prove the triangle ABD and triangle ACD is congruent. That is the first part we want to do. So I am taking this one, then gradually we will take this, then third and fourth we will take this here. So first part is there. We want to make the triangle ABD triangle to congruent ACD. So just because ये दो triangle को congruent करना है, तो you are supposed to take in this one. हमको already given है, this is AB is equal to AC because already given. This is the information because ABC and DBC are isosceles triangle. You must write down, here is the given and to prove is there. This will come in to prove. So you can write down given is there. I am not going to write. You can write down. So in this triangle we are taking, so you can say AB is equal to AC. This is, you can say that this is already given, or you can say, you can write on the triangle, this ABC is isosceles triangle is there, and BD is equal to DC is also given. This is also given, because this triangle BDC is also isosceles is there. Isosceles means the two cone sides will be the equal is there. And see now, two sides are equal. The property which we discussed, SAS, ASA, triple S and RHS. So here is the two sides. So two sides are, one case is there, two sides is here, and two side is also here. So either you are supposed to search the one angle, या तो मुझे एक एंगल ढूंढना पड़ेगा या एक साइड. तो एंगल इज नॉट विजिबल इज हियर ओनली. वैसे एंगल कर सकते हैं. You can say this is AB is equal to AC, so you can say this angle is equal to this one. BD is equal to DC, so this angle will be equal to this one. And from this one you will subtract this, you will get this angle is equal to this one. Likewise here, that is also. But by the triple S also we can do, because this is the side which is common. So that I am taking. So you can say that AD is equal to DA. That is common. So the triangle ABD is common to triangle ACD by triple S rule. This one. So by the triple S rule, we are saying both the triangles are the congruent. And once these two triangles are the congruent, then you can say this angle 1 will be equal to angle 2 by CPCD. Angle A, angle 1 is equal to angle 2. This is by CPCD you can say. And if angle 1 is equal to 2, अगर if we talk in triangle ABD or ACD में करें तो ये AD is the line which is bisecting angle A, that is AD bisects angle A. This is also you can say is there only, because later on we require this one is there only. Now have a look. Okay. Now the second part we will take triangle ABP and triangle ACP. We want to make these two triangles are the congruent is here. So look at here now. In this triangle ABP, AB is equal to AC. This is already given. This is already given. Angle 1 is equal to 2 is already be proved. This is already be proved. And this is the side is common. AP is the side in common in this triangle, as well as this one is there. So that is AP is equal to PA. You can say the common. So therefore you can say the triangle ABP is congruent to triangle ACP by SAS rule. Side, angle, side. Side, angle, side. And once they are the congruent, then you can say BP is equal to PC. This will be equal to this one. And this angle 4, that you can say the angle 3 will be equal to angle 4 by the CPCT. Both these are by the CPCT. This one. Have a look. Okay. Now the third part, AP is bisect angle A as well as D, that we want to prove it. Angle 1 is equal to 2 is already be proved. So then AD bisect angle A. Now to prove this, AP is also bisecting. This one is there. You can write down in place of this one. You can say the AP bisect. Then you are supposed to make these two triangles are congruent. आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा? Triangle BPD और CPD को you are supposed to make the congruent. So just take in triangle BPD and triangle CPD. See now, BP is equal to PC is already be proved. This is already be proved. And 3 is equal to 4 is also be proved. This is also be proved. Abhi right now we proved this one. And this DP is the side is common. This is the side is common to both the triangles. DP is equal to PD. This is your common. So therefore you can say the triangle BPD is congruent to triangle CPD, and this is by side angle side angle side SAS rule. And once they are the congruent, then you can say hence this angle 5 will be equal to angle this 6 by CPCT. It means AP is the side which is also bisecting angle D. That is AP bisect angle D. That you want to prove here only. Have a look. Now the fourth part is there. We want to prove this AP is the perpendicular bisector of BC. See now, angle 3 is equal to 4 and BP is equal to PC. This has already been proved in the previous cases. Now, but one thing, we want to prove this is 90. So angle 3 plus angle 4. Now angle 3 plus angle 4 will be equal to 180 by linear pairs. You can say both are the sum of these two will be equal to 180 because by the linear pair. But angle 3 is equal to 4 is already you proved. So in place of angle 4 you can write angle 3, that is equal to 180. So you will get twice of angle 3 is equal to 180. So angle 3 is equal to 180 over 2, that is 90. So therefore angle 3 is equal to 90 and that is also equal to the angle 4 is already given. So then you can say and BP is equal to PC is also proved here only. So then you can say from these two AP is the, therefore AP is the perpendicular bisector of BC which you want to prove, because this is 90 and it is dividing into two equal parts, then BP is equal to PC. Have a look. Now okay, now the next question is, there is the two triangles are given, ABC and PQ are the two triangles in which AB is equal to PQ and AM is equal to PN, BC is equal to QR is also already given, and one more information is also given that AM and PN, these are the medians. So AM is a median means BC को it will divide into two equal parts, then BM will be equal to this CM will be equal to half of the BC because AM is a median. Similarly QN is equal to NR is equal to half of the QR because PN is a median. Median always divide the opposite side into two equal parts. Two parts in two equal parts is there only. This AM is the median, so it will divide the BC into two equal parts. PN is a median है तो ये इसको divide करेगा. Now look at here. We want to prove the triangle ABM congruent to triangle PQN. See now, this AB is equal to PQ is already given. AM is equal to PN is also given. It means we have two sides are already given equal in these two triangles. इसका मतलब either you are supposed to search one angle or the one side is there only. So देखिए here is given AB is equal to PQ. This is already given. AM is equal to PM. This is also given. So the two sides are already given equal. तो या तो मैं एक एंगल सर्च करूं या एक साइड, बट वी नो दिस इज BC is equal to QR is also given. BC is equal to QR is also given. This is already given. So half of this one will also the equal. Half of the BC you can do, and half of the BC is equal to what? That is equal to BM, and half of the QR is equal to this QM from here. So this from this in these two triangles, what you are getting? ये side इसके बराबर, this is equal to this one, and we got BM. This side is equal to this QN. So 1, 2, 3 by the triple S. You can say therefore the triangle ABM is congruent to triangle PQM, and this is by triple S rule. This is by triple S rule only. Now second part में what we want to prove? We want to prove the triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. So in this one, AB is equal to PQ, BC is equal to QR is already given. Angle P is equal to Q. From here you will get. पहले यहाँ पे रखिए angle B is equal to angle Q. This is by CPCT. Hence, and we will take the advantage of this one to prove this second part. Have a look. See now the second part is there. Triangle ABC and triangle PQR. You want to make the congruent is there. See now, AB is equal to PQ. This is already given. BC is equal to QR is also given. BC is equal to QR. This is also given. It means two sides are given equal. Angle B is equal to Q is already be proved from here only. Angle B is equal to angle Q. So what you can say? Side, angle, side. Side, angle, side. You can say both the triangles are congruent. So you can say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR, and this is by SAS rule. Have a look. Yes. Now another question is BE and CF are two equal altitudes of a triangle ABC. ABC is a triangle. BE this is, and CF are these equal altitude. This is already given. So the information which is given here only you must write down. Triangle ABC, BE is perpendicular on AC, CF is perpendicular on AB, and BE is equal to CF is already given. This is already given. This is equal to this one is already given. Question is saying by the RHS congruence rule you are supposed to prove that this triangle ABC is an isosceles. So we want to prove triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. So one thing is here, either you are supposed to make the angle B is equal to angle C, then also you can declare, or AB is equal to AC, then also you can do. So because we are bound to apply this congruency rule, RHS congruence rule. RHS apply करने के लिए you are supposed to take the triangle BEC and triangle CFB. If you are taking triangle AEB and AFC, suppose you cannot apply the RHS is there only. So because we are bound to apply this one, we are supposed to use the RHS congruency rule. So it means you are supposed to take in this triangle BEC in this triangle and triangle this BFC in this one. Because this is your 90 is there and this is your 90. In this triangle, this is BEC is your right angle triangle. Then you can say this is your hypotenuse. For this angle triangle BFC, this is your 90. This is also the hypotenuse. So hypotenuse must be there for in case of the right RHS congruence, because right angle, hypotenuse, and one of the side. Now you can take in these two triangles. The proof is there. In triangle BEC and triangle B, you can take the CFB, this one. See now, this BE is equal to CF. This is already given. This is already given. This BE is equal to CF is already given. Now, this angle is 90 and 90 is also given. Angle BEC is equal to 90 is equal to angle CFB. This is also given. This is also given. And in these two right angle triangle, BC is the hypotenuse which is common. So BC is equal to, this is, you can say the CB. That is, you can write down here, is common hypotenuse. This one. So therefore you can say the triangle BEC is congruent to triangle CFB. This is by RHS congruence rule. And once they are the congruent, then equal side opposite, this BE side angle C and CF side angle B will be equal. Hence you can say angle B is equal to angle C by CPCT. Then you can say therefore triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle, because if the two opposite angles are equal, then you can say this is triangle is an isosceles. Have a look.